Russia's invasion of Ukraine was followed by enormous, unprecedented economic sanctions against the biggest country in the world. What is the reason for these sanctions, and will they make any difference? Economic sanctions on Russia was a big surprise for Moscow, because Kremlin did not think that things would go this far. Government and citizens in Russia are absolutely terrified by these sanctions. US and generally Western countries have two main reasons for imposing these embargoes on Moscow. Firstly, they want to put too much pressure on Russians to unseat Vladimir Putin, either by street demonstrations or by an election. Secondly, they hope that Vladimir Putin will back off from its Ukrainian plans because of the economic pressure. But are these results logical and practical? Joe Biden said himself that Putin's time in power should be over soon, but expecting Russians to overthrow Putin is not real. This is the policy we've seen in Iran. Trump also hoped to overthrow Iranian government by harsh economic sanctions, hoping that the government will back off, or at least people will make a revolution. But what really happened is that burden of the sanctions are on the shoulders of ordinary Iranians. But they couldn't, or maybe didn't want a government change. Even if many wanted, they were not able to. Government not only did not surrender to US, but now is in a much stronger position than years ago. They became more arrogant in face of US and saw that White House is getting more weak and doubtful to react. Now it's Iran who expects US to surrender and to accept conditions. And it's US who needs Iran's oil. Russia is even in a more powerful position than Iran. They have much bigger economy with more than $600 billion of gold and foreign currency reserve. Russia's economy can manage sanctions far better than Iran. Russia will also, like Iran, be in a more powerful anti-US position in coming years. However, their people will suffer from the sanctions. As said by Biden, alternative to these sanctions is war, nonetheless the nuclear one. Although they know that these sanctions are also not going to bring any positive results for them. So I can say that Western countries are actually facing a dead end to control their rivals in the East. They are just somehow showing off because there is no real way for them to compete with their competitors. Thanks for watching.